we're going to discuss how you'll be able to use QuickBase's native functionality to create those documents without having to use a third-party integration and have your data go up into the cloud and then back down to QuickBase. You can do it all from QuickBase. So let me show you how this works here. I'm just gonna give you like a before and after scenario. You would have to go and create a ticket, and your ticket will look like this, and it will be something like, please send exact form 64-bit template to my email, and this right here would be the article that you would reference, read it, and then they would be like, okay, well, now I see this article, now I know why he's putting in this ticket, because the article says place a ticket to the tech support and then have them do this. I'm happy to report that QuickBase has made some substantial changes to this article. And so we're going to look at the article real quick. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. When you come into this article, you see something right at the top that lets you know that, hey, you can continue reading this article, but this is an unsupported feature. Exact forms are no longer supported. Instead, check the document creation, our updated feature for easier document design and generation. And then it allows you to be able to just kind of read through it if you want to have a history lesson. But let's go to document creation and let's see. This here is a brand new article about QuickBase's new documentation feature, which is great. Document creation allows you to create PDF, HTML, and Word documents. That's awesome. Use it to create things like quotes, proposals, invoices, mailing labels, and summaries. Just this one paragraph, these two sentences is like enough to make me want to cut a flip off my roof. The document creation process is made up of 3 different parts. You create the template, you create the formula URL, you incorporate it into the document workflow. So those are the 3 steps there. Let's take a look at those real quick. And templates can include elements from your QuickBase app, fields and reports, and also you can add images and text. What they're saying is inside of your table settings, you should be able to find a setting that says document templates. And so let's go into a table. Let's go into which one of my tables has some action. User stories. Okay, action items. Let's go into that table. Let's see what I can do in this table here. And then I'm gonna go into settings. So, okay, so I'm on this side, structure, table home, field, reports, forms, advanced settings, no notifications, document templates. Oh, document templates. That is new. Let's click on a new document template. And look at this. I can name it. So let's name it. Template okay, notice I use camel case to put a descriptive name for this template. Report from Word. How does that work? Well, let's do something. I'm gonna create a Word document. Let's see what we can do. Let's get an invoice. Let's pick one of these blank invoices. Okay, so that looks pretty standard. Let's save this. All right, so let's see if we can do something with this import from Word. I just want to look the same as the Word document. We'll see. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Company name. See if we can add. What can we add to replace company name? Let's add brand name, company slogan, address, street address. Let's see. Do we have anything we can put in the street address? So what we did was we imported the sheet from Word. Now we're just going through and replacing the words with elements from our table. And I don't have the same elements. Like I don't have an address. I don't have any of those things on this action items. That's not the type of table this is. But I'm doing this to kind of build a proof of concept with this that, hey, this is what this is what you could actually do. You can replace stuff with stuff. Let's put that in there. Would it fit? Invoice number. Let's put description here right here too. Let's just see if that fits. Okay, so this table here, I wonder how. Maybe if I just delete the table right out, I delete this table right out, and I add a table here. So let's just I'm just going to add a generic table here that doesn't have any. So let's just add that in there. Okay, and we can stretch this out. I think stretch it out. Let's stretch this thing. I just want to see something for real. It's going to be something. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see what we got. All right, so I think this is good enough to see what it does. So I'm building this template here to show you what I would have had to do instead of this. You see this here? This is the document that they would have sent you from tech support, and you would have had to create this document. Then you would have had to do something to connect it to QuickBase, and then it goes up and it comes back to this document. Real Windows XP kind of stuff, you know. But instead of having to do something with this and then QuickBase does some stuff that you don't understand and you can't control, and the thing works or it doesn't work, instead of having to do any of that stuff, you have this and you can create this from scratch. Yeah, headers, footers, you can make it to where it has margins, top, left, right, bottom. I'm gonna get rid of these margins just to see if it looks good without the margins. Header margins, footer margins. You can say, man, this is great. You can change the landscape of it. It's so great. This is great. Okay, so let's look at the documentation to see what the next step would be. Generate document from formula URL. Each template you create is assigned a template ID. After you've created a template, set up formula URL field on your table that references the template ID.